The Caretaker in 3 words. Good, not great. The string of good Doctor Who episodes continues as the Doctor goes undercover as a school caretaker at the very school where Clara teaches. Also happens to be the school where his unearthly granddaughter was enrolled back in 1963, Coal Hill. The episode was written by Gareth Roberts and Stephen Moffat. It's played mainly for laughs, played well. If you aren't sure it's a comedy, just listen to the whimsical cues from Murray Gold. You don't need a laugh track to know we're in for a comedy romp. The main business of the episode is to establish the double life that Clara has been leading as a Time Lord's companion and as a school teacher who just happens to have a budding romance with a fellow school teacher and former soldier, Danny Pink. This isn't the first time that Danny and the Doctor have met, but the time before that, thanks to time travel, Danny was but a child. Doesn't seem as though either Doctor or Danny remembers the encounter. This is the first time that grown-up Danny and the Doctor have a chance to size each other up. They get to sort out their mutual claims on the attentions of Clara Oswald. Doctor is playing almost as dad, taking the measure of his daughter's new beau. Danny seems completely in the dark about this strange man who travels in a box. What is the nature of his relationship to his girlfriend? You want to go to a film example? It's the Doctor meets Meet the Parents. Lots of opportunity for character comedy, relationship building, and romance. It was all mainly wonderful, I thought, although at times I found it just a little contrived, as though the writers are following an architectural blueprint for a rom-com conflict rather than letting the characters drive the story. I thought the Doctor's disdain for soldiers and ex-soldiers was a little overdone, though it's mainly played for comedy. The Doctor suffers from cognitive dissonance, unable to accept that a former soldier could teach maths. Doctor insists that Danny is a PE instructor. Felt a little forced to me. I imagine that the Doctor versus soldiers will be an ongoing wellspring of tension and hilarity, although I think people serving in the military and their families may not join in the laughter. Or maybe we're supposed to take it all ironically. Another cue for comedy in the episode, one of the faculty members bears a superficial resemblance to Matt Smith. Now, one of the Coal Hill students gets extra camera time and 3 one-on-one scenes with the Doctor. Courtney Woods, by name, disruptive influence by reputation. She even gets a ride in the TARDIS. Yep, flinty old 12 is good with kids. Who knew? As for the Monster of the Week, another robot-y thing with a distorted, electronically modulated speech.
Problem, solution, destroy.
Just in case school kids get tired of saying, we get to see the awesome power of this Decepticon or whatever it is. No, I know. It's a Skovox Blitzer. Everybody knows that. Who doesn't know a Skovox Blitzer when they see one? But it's a character episode. The deadly robot is just there because otherwise why would the Doctor be undercover as a caretaker in a school? Obviously. And now as to whether Clara is really a person or a Mary Sue, I'm not going to get into that. That debate's going to go on till she leaves the series. It's just not an issue that bothers me. I enjoy the character and the way Jenna Coleman plays her. A more interesting question for me is who will the Doctor be next week? Stern and tortured, into the Dalek. Feisty insult comic, Robot of Sherwood. Jovially concerned sitcom dad, the Caretaker. The chameleon circuit in the TARDIS may be broken, but the chameleon circuit in the Doctor is working overtime. He's a different guy each week. Only 2 things are consistent, the accent and the eyebrows. Wait, that's 3. Someone who's paying closer attention than I am, please answer this question. Was there an eyebrow joke in every episode so far? Until next time, I'm Mickeleh. DVD extras. In this series, when people get killed, they wind up in some kind of afterlife in the care of the mysterious Missy. Anybody have any theories yet? I wonder if established religions are going to be okay with the BBC doctrine of life after death. Here are my previous reviews of Doctor Who, and here, as usual, is Barry Aldridge. Bye now.